In times of crisis, thieves and looters are always on the prowl. What makes a home attractive to them? Well, there are several factors that can turn your humble abode into an easy target. Visible valuables, for instance, are like magnets, drawing the attention of these opportunists. A lack of security measures is another green light, signaling a potential low-risk, high-reward scenario. And signs of absence? That's practically an invitation for uninvited guests. Now, it's important to note that the tactics of thieves and looters can vary depending on the situation. During blackouts, for example, they might use the cover of darkness to their advantage. In situations of civil unrest, they could blend into the chaos, making it harder to identify and apprehend them. Knowing the enemy is half the battle won. Now, let's prepare our defenses. Your home's first line of defense is its physical barriers. And remember, this isn't just about keeping people out, but also about buying you time to react if someone does try to get in. Let's start with your doors. The average door can be kicked in with surprising ease, so to start off, you'll want to replace your standard door screws with longer 3-inch screws. These will anchor the door to the frame more securely. Consider fortifying your doors further with a high-quality deadbolt and a reinforced door jamb. You could even opt for security doors, which are designed to withstand forceful entry. Next, let's talk windows. They're a common entry point for thieves due to their fragility. Security films can be applied to your existing windows to make them more resistant to shattering. Another option is to install security bars. Just be sure they're fitted with a quick release mechanism so they don't become a hazard in case of a fire. Moving on to garages, they're often overlooked but can provide an easy way into your home. Keep your garage doors locked and consider adding a deadbolt for extra security. Don't forget to secure any windows in your garage as well. Now let's address surveillance systems. They're not just about catching thieves in the act, but also about deterring them in the first place. Modern systems can alert you to any unusual activity, allowing you to respond quickly. CCTV cameras should be placed at all entry points, but also in areas where a thief might hide. Remember, the mere sight of a camera can make a would-be thief think twice. Finally, don't underestimate the value of a good security system. It's an investment, but one that can save you a lot of heartache in the long run. Look for a system with battery backup so it continues to work even during a power outage. A fortified home could deter thieves before they even attempt to break in. With these physical security enhancements, you're not just protecting your property, you're safeguarding peace of mind. When it comes to home security, visibility is key. Let's delve into the world of deterrence through visibility. A well-lit exterior is a clear sign of vigilance, an indication that the occupants of a house are alert and aware. This alone can be a significant deterrent for potential thieves and looters. Now consider the power of motion sensors. These ingenious devices can detect movement in the vicinity of your home and automatically turn on exterior lights, startling intruders and quite possibly scaring them off. But deterrence through visibility isn't just about lights and sensors, it's also about community. A strong, watchful community can be an invaluable asset in preventing theft and looting. Community watch programs where neighbors keep an eye out for suspicious activity can be incredibly effective. They create a sense of unity and shared responsibility for safety. Remember, thieves prefer to stay in the shadows. Don't give them that luxury. Where you store your valuables could make all the difference. Now let's talk about strategic interior organization. This isn't about tidying up your living room or making your bed. It's about making your home less of a treasure trove for those who might seek to take advantage of a crisis situation. Think about it. If you were a thief, where would you look first for valuables? The bedroom? The office? The safe in the closet? These are all obvious places, and unfortunately, the first ones that looters will check, so let's outsmart them. Instead of keeping all your valuables in one place, consider spreading them around your home. This might sound counterintuitive, but it's a strategy that can potentially save you from losing everything in one quick sweep. Now let's talk about safes. Yes, they're important and can be a great deterrent, but they're not foolproof. If a looter finds your safe, they might not be able to crack it open, but they might just take the whole thing with them. So, a safe should be well hidden, and it's worth considering a decoy safe as well. This is a less secure safe that's easier to find and contains less valuable items. The idea here is to give thieves something to find and hopefully deter them from searching further. Next up, hidden compartments. These can be incredibly effective. We're talking about secret drawers, false bottoms, hollowed out books, or even a fake wall. The sky's the limit when it comes to creativity here. Just remember, the goal is to make these hiding spots blend seamlessly with your home decor. They should be indistinguishable from the rest of your home to the untrained eye. And finally, consider investing in a good quality shredder. Any documents with personal or financial information should be shredded to prevent identity theft. Out of sight, out of mind. Keep your valuables hidden. By being strategic about where you store your valuables, you can make your home a less attractive target to looters and thieves. Technology can be a powerful ally in home security. In this digital age, we have an array of advanced surveillance options at our disposal, from CCTV cameras to alarms and smart home systems. CCTV, or closed-circuit television, offers a constant watchful eye over your property. These cameras can be positioned strategically around your home to cover all angles, providing continuous surveillance and recording footage for later analysis. Modern CCTV systems can also be accessed remotely, allowing you to monitor your home from anywhere in the world. Alarms add another layer of protection. These devices are designed to alert you to any unusual activity within your property. Whether it's a door opening unexpectedly or a window shattering in the middle of the night, an alarm system will sound off, alerting you and potentially scaring off any would-be intruders. Then we have smart home systems. These systems take surveillance to the next level, integrating various technologies into one cohesive unit. They can include features like motion sensors, smart locks, and even facial recognition technology. These systems can send alerts directly to your phone or email, notifying you of any suspicious activity in real time. But there's a caveat to these technologies. They require power to function. In the event of a power outage or a grid-down situation, your advanced surveillance could be rendered useless. That is why it's crucial to have a backup power source for these systems. Whether it's a generator, solar panels, or battery backups, having an alternative power source will ensure that your surveillance systems stay up and running even when the grid goes down. Remember, the goal of advanced surveillance is not just to catch thieves in the act, but to deter them from targeting your home in the first place. The presence of cameras and alarms can make potential intruders think twice, discouraging them from attempting a break-in. Stay vigilant, even when you're not home, with advanced surveillance. Defending your home has legal implications. It's critical to understand your rights as a homeowner when it comes to protecting your property and loved ones. Laws vary widely from one location to another, and it's essential to familiarize yourself with the legalities in your area. In many places, there's something known as the castle doctrine, which grants homeowners the right to use force, even deadly force, to protect themselves against an intruder. However, the specifics of this law can vary. For instance, in some regions, this law only applies if the intruder is in your home, while in others, it extends to your entire property. It's also worth noting the concept of proportional response. This means your defensive actions should be proportionate to the threat you're facing. For example, you can't shoot someone for merely trespassing on your property in most jurisdictions. Remember, understanding your legal rights is as important as any physical defense measure. Know your rights and use them to protect your home. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. It's about outsmarting potential intruders before they even make a move. This is where psychological tactics come into play. For instance, using signs can be an effective deterrent. A sign that indicates your home is protected by a security system, whether it's true or not, can make thieves reconsider their plans. Neighborhood cooperation is another valuable tool. A tight-knit community that looks out for one another can discourage thieves, organize neighborhood watch programs, keep each other informed about any suspicious activity, and create a visible presence that sends a clear message: this community is vigilant. Visible deterrents like outdoor security cameras or even a large dog can also be effective. These deterrents create a perception of risk that might be enough to keep thieves at bay. Remember, it's not just about physical security measures, but also about creating an aura of vigilance and preparedness. Make thieves think twice. Show them your home is not an easy target. Communication is crucial during a crisis. When the unthinkable happens, the ability to reach out to others can mean the difference between safety and danger. This is where emergency communication plans come into play. These plans are designed to ensure that you can maintain contact with your neighbors and local law enforcement, even when traditional communication channels fail. It's all about staying one step ahead. Imagine being able to alert your neighbors about a potential threat or receiving a timely warning about a dangerous situation in the area. Or perhaps being able to quickly relay vital information to law enforcement. Creating an emergency communication plan involves setting up a system of shortwave radios, walkie-talkies, or even simple hand signals. It's also essential to hold regular drills to familiarize everyone with the system. Remember, the key here is to maintain a constant flow of information during a crisis. Stay connected, stay safe. Thieves and looters prey on vulnerability. Don't let your home be their next target. We've explored the many ways to fortify your home and protect your loved ones. We started by understanding the threat, identifying what makes a home attractive to looters and their varying tactics. Then, we dove into physical security enhancements, securing entry points and installing surveillance systems. We emphasized deterrence through visibility, highlighting well-lit exteriors and the power of community watch programs. We discussed strategic interior organization, hiding valuables in less obvious places. We talked about advanced surveillance systems, their importance, and how to ensure they work during power outages. We touched on legal defense measures, knowing your rights when defending your home. We also explored psychological tactics to make thieves think twice and the importance of emergency communication plans. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. Together we can make our homes safer.